Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. It is Monday, July 6th. I had to think about that. Monday, July 6th, 2020. And we just, in the United States here, celebrated Independence Day this weekend, and so I hope everybody had a nice time and were able to gather as much as possible and have some fun. I think we need to get back to having some fun. Everything's been so serious and so stressed, and I'm not sure who quoted this the first time, but as the saying goes, that some things are critical, but nothing has to be serious. So if we can take a little light in our heart every once in a while and try to have some fun, it really does the heart good to balance itself out. So with that being said, welcome everybody to the Journey Within Monday Night Meditation. My name is Karin, and I will be playing the bowls tonight from my home office in Bonita Springs. Stan Nazimek, who joins us, who is an energy healer. He normally joins us from his location in Naples, but he is up in New Jersey right now taking care of some of the things, but he usually says hi on here when he logs in, so I know that he's there, but he'll be joining us from New Jersey and sending his energy healing as well. And it really does my heart good. I never know who is watching this, but the more and more people I talk to, are telling me that they tune in and they really enjoy it, and it's a nice calming part of their day, and I'm glad that people are still taking the time to do a little bit of self-love and to do things that are good for them, are good for their souls, so I appreciate that. This past weekend, not only being Independence Day in the United States, it was also a very interesting weekend planetary-wise. We had the full moon in Capricorn, which is all about getting to work, getting things done, putting the nose to the grindstone, being serious, all of these things, making decisions, being good workers, being dedicated. Because we are moving into a very interesting time. Like, it hasn't been interesting enough, right? But not sure, I guess planetary-wise and light worker-wise, if you use that name or something else, and if you're watching this, you probably are a light worker of some sort, whether you recognize it or not. But it's time for those people who have been on a path, on a spiritual path, on a deep inner healing of themselves, to step up and help others who need the help and who may be struggling. Because the energy is going to be as such right now, is that the people who have not been focused inward, who have not been working on making themselves better spiritually, emotionally, mentally, but particularly spiritually. This could be a very challenging time for them coming up, as shadows are going to be revealed even more so than they have in the past, and for everybody. So if you've had a shadow in your past, it is going to come up for healing, and you need to be very strong in your convictions, very strong in self, to be able to deal with a lot of that. And I have seen a lot of my friends who are on the path, and I would definitely consider light beings, angels here on earth, feeling the stress of that, or the opposite side of it, sitting around with nothing to do and feeling like they are not being useful. So, but the time has come. So whether you're sitting around twiddling your thumbs going, what good am I doing? Or if you're stressing out over all of the negativity that you're seeing in the world, things are definitely going to be changing. and for the next 6 months in particular. Hi, Stan. See, I told you he'd be there to say hi. I just announced you before if you missed it, Stan. So thank you for joining us from New Jersey. But I do see these next 6 months being much more positive, going in the right direction. You may see a lot more ugliness and blackness and negativity coming up, but that's only because it's coming up for healing, and it needs to do so. So we need to be even more strong and resolved in our conviction of just being light beings and being love and having kindness and compassion and understanding and empathy for everybody, for whatever situation that they are in. So before you lash out at somebody, or before you decide to defend your opinion, just consider if it's necessary, if it's kind, and if it's truthful. And if it is necessary, and if it is kind, and it is truthful, then say it in a kind way. But if not, sometimes it's best to just give space and allow some things to go unsaid, and keep the peace. We all need peace, right? I sound like I'm lecturing tonight. I'm so sorry if I am. I don't know where that came from. Must be the mother in me, possibly. But I certainly don't mean to lecture, but just to kind of give you a heads up of what is coming in the next 6 months. I was going to say potentially coming, but I do believe that it is coming. A big shift, a big wave is coming, but for the better. So hang in there. Tonight, for those of you who are joining us for the first time here, I do give a little bit of an opening conversation just to allow people time to log on. I do want to announce that this coming Friday, the 10th, I am actually going to be still broadcasting the meditation at 6 p.m. from our yoga place at Coconut Point Mall. We're back. So I'm going to be there playing the crystal bowls, planetarium, stars, planets up on the ceiling in air-conditioned, antibacterial comfort. It is free for anybody who wants to join us there. You need to sign up because we have to limit it to 20 people. So if you go to our yoga place at Coconut Point Mall, I should put their link here so you can get there. But I did also create an event for it on the Facebook page, and you have to go to their page and register for it to make sure that you get a space. And right now there is space left, so but please jump on there to make sure you grab yours. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on Friday. But I am going to be broadcasting it live too, so if you're somewhere else in the country or world and you can't get there, or you just aren't comfortable going out yet, I can't guarantee what the video quality will be because it's going to be dark in there, but you definitely will be able to hear it for sure. And you should be having your eyes closed anyway when you're listening to this, so it should all be fine. So tune in, we'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll do it together. So the way tonight is going to go is the way it always goes. I am going to read, we're going to take 3 deep breaths together just to center ourselves and to go into a state of relaxation. Hi Renee, good to see you. And then I'm going to read a prayer from the 7 Sacred Flames prayer book. And tonight I've chosen an invocation to Archangel Michael. Monday is the day that the first ray is particularly active, and the color of that ray is a deep royal blue. And Archangel Michael is in charge of that ray. And he has this sword of blue flame energy. And he's very good at protection. He's very good at clearing our way. He's very good at cutting through matters and cutting away things that no longer serve us. So I think with this full moon and the energy of getting rid of what no longer serves us and going into these next 6 months as warriors of light and love and kindness, that it's the perfect invocation tonight to ask for that assistance. After that, I'm going to play the crystal bowls for about a half an hour or so, 20, 25, 30 minutes. We'll see what happens. And then I'll pull a card from the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And then also a angel card from the Angel Tarot deck by Radley Valentine. So get into your comfortable position. If you are, hi Jane, if you are sitting down, it's always recommended to keep your feet flat on the floor and your hands over your knees, palms up in a receiving position with your spine straight, if it, straight is comfortable. If you are lying down, if you're sitting somewhere in a different position or, flop down on the sofa, that's fine too. You're still going to get the energy of the crystal bowl, so it's okay. It's just if you really are going to get into the meditation pose, this is probably one of the most receiving and best positions to be in. So I want everybody to get comfortable, and tonight maybe it was just the big energy. I know I've been feeling it in my neck and shoulders a little bit. I slept like a rock last night, just so solid, did not want to get up this morning. So maybe just bring your shoulders up and down a little bit and just move your neck around. Stretch if you want to, and just get comfortable. Make sure all those little creaks and cracks are out of your way. Maybe have a glass of water next to you if you need to. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths in and out together. We're going to breathe in through our nose, and we're going to take it nice and slow and deep, and then hold for a second or two, and then out through the mouth. So you're going to want to breathe in all the love and positive energy and guidance and support, and breathe out any negativity, negative thoughts, bad energy waves. We're going to breathe all of that out, let go of whatever no longer serves us. So we'll take 3 together. Ready? You can breathe in through the nose. Hold for a second. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Expanding the belly. Hold for a second. Out through the mouth. Push the belly in. One last one, in through the nose. Hold for a second. Out through the mouth. You can either continue with the deep breathing with your eyes closed, or go back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Tonight is an invocation to Archangel Michael. In the name of God, I call forth the blue flame of divine love of Archangel Michael to clear my path of all interference to the fulfillment of my divine plan, the expansion of my faith and my ascension. Infuse my soul with the energies of divine will and surrender to my holy vows. I ask for a golden dome of protection to be placed around me each day to repel any negative energy directed against me and the light for which I stand. I ask for your legions of blue flame angels to stand by my side. By the power of your sword of blue flame, cut me loose and set me free from all discordant energy in my world, in my home, in my work, and in the city where I live. I thank you for your relentless love and service to mankind and to earth, and I thank you for your loving assistance in my own unique pathway. Help me develop faith and trust in myself and in God. Let blue lightning bombs of divine love bring cleansing and transformation within me and everywhere on earth. And so be it. Beloved, I am. can stay sitting or laying where you are. You can keep your eyes closed. If you want, you can make subtle movements with your fingers and your toes. Maybe gently float your eyes open if you want. This is your time and your space, so do what suits you. This is beautiful. The card from the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue is the card of prosperity. Told you better times were coming. It's from Archangel Ariel, A-R-I-E-L, Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Beautiful Archangel Ariel holding the golden horn of plenty, and plenty is coming out of it. But it says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So that's the key. If you're following your intuition, listening, taking the guidance that's there, and then taking the steps to make that dream, that intuition a reality, that's where you will prosper. And not just financially, but in health, in friends, in abundance of happiness. It's when you go against your grain, when you go against your intuition, when you're not living your dreams, that's where you find lack or an abundance of struggle, if you will. So let's see which angel wants to come through from the tarot card deck from Bradley Valentine. And one more. Two of Earth. I always love the Earth cards. They're nice and grounding. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So that's what we were, these cards are even, they're both green and gold together. That's what we were talking about at the beginning. So usually when there's a 2 card involved, there's a decision to be made. And this one's saying there's too much going on, and the card that we had on Friday said the same thing too. It was all about multitasking and getting things done. This one is saying that there's a decision to be made. Are we going to listen to our intuition and go towards abundance, or are we going to ignore that and take the harder road, the more difficult road? Sometimes it seems like listening to our intuition and living our dreams is difficult and it is hard, but it's not nearly as hard as going against our grain and going against our nature and not doing what's in our heart. That's even harder. More lessons that way. So I wish you all an abundant, prosperous week of following your intuition, manifesting your dreams. Now's the time. And I hope to see 20 of you on Friday at our yoga place, and the rest of you online listening to the bowls. So be safe, be healthy. See you on Friday.